Next, huge data centres are being built around the world. They're essential for much of the tech in our phones and computers. But as they grow, so does the demand for water needed to keep them cool. And now opposition from neighbours is growing. The BBC's North America business correspondent Michelle Fleury has been to the US state of Georgia, America's new hotspot for data centre construction.
Okay, so I am going to pour this into the tank.
For Beverly Morris, this has become part of her daily routine.
The water won't come through the water lines to fill the toilet tank, so I have to fill it with a bucket of water. It's plugged with sediment.
She bought her home in Mansfield, Georgia in 2016, drawn by the peace, the trees, the seclusion. That changed when a massive Meta data centre moved in next door. Now she buys all her drinking water.
No one should have to be afraid to drink their water. Not in this day, not in this age. I'm going to fill it up with some water.
Since construction began, her well has turned murky. The sediment you see, that's from her taps, and she says it wasn't there before. We contacted Meta. Facebook's parent company told us being a good neighbour is a priority, but that this had nothing to do with them. They commissioned a study which found its data centre operation did not adversely affect groundwater conditions in the area. Still, Beverly isn't reassured.
This was my perfect spot before, but it isn't anymore.
The rise of AI means more data and more data centres to handle it. These digital workhorses use huge amounts of power and water to stay cool and discharge wastewater in the process. Flint riverkeeper Gordon Rogers and his colleague George show me what's at stake. A damaged creek next to another data centre, this one owned by QTS.
Extremely polluted water coming off of the QTS property.
Clean water should not be a luxury for some, Gordon tells me, but a right for all.
A larger, wealthier property owner does not have more property rights than the smaller, less wealthy property owner.
QTS says its data centres meet high environmental standards and bring millions in local tax revenue. But local activism threatens the US boom, with $64 billion in projects delayed or blocked nationwide.
What's happening right here in Georgia could provide a window into a global trend, one that might affect the UK. As these high-tech hubs multiply, they are putting a strain on local water supplies, a pressure that's unlikely to slow down anytime soon.
And that's because of our increasingly AI-powered tech habits.
Literally anything that you do today on your computer, your mobile devices, the apps you use, they're mostly powered by data centers.
And while Meta disputes that it has caused the problems with Beverly's water, there's no doubt the company has worn out its welcome as her neighbour. Michelle Fleury, BBC News, Mansfield, Georgia.
Now, artwork from 40 years of royal tours.